Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla battling video, and if you're wondering why am I wearing the same outfit that I have been for the last 3 videos, it's because, surprise, the last 3 videos have all been pre-recorded, because I've been on vacation. So, this should be the last of the pre-recorded videos. Hello, hi, I'll see ya tomorrow. What I'm talking about today is my deck that I have been using in the arena with Godzilla 2004 in it. I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. There is only one substitution I would make here in this case, and it is the Batra. Obviously, Meta Slave Batra, right? And Fire Rodan. I would maybe take out Batra and put in Mothra Leo for that extra, has the rush, that speed boost is very strong, and is a little bit more fun to me than just placing Batra down, but my Gigan 04, a little weak. My, highest, level character here is the Batra. I have Final Wars Godzilla at 8, Fire Rodan at 11, Gigan 04 at 9, so my 4 stars are a little bit lacking. My Hedorah and my Kamacuras are 30, and my Psychic Chorus is 30, yeah, but I needed just Batra, I feel like, for that extra oomph, and I don't even think in this match I show I used him too much, but that would be the one substitution I make. So, without further ado, let me explain the deck. Standard, obviously, Meta Slave standard deck, G89 lead. Very good leader, very good ability. You've been playing this game for any amount of time. You've been watching this channel for any amount of time. You know this. Godzilla 04 is the featured unit this month, which is October 2022. Super fun unit, very impactful unit. I'm trying to get some more practice with him, so he's been in my deck for a minute now, right? Hedorah. Probably one of the best bang for your buck AoEs, if not the best bang for your buck AoE in the whole game. Amazing splash damage, amazing death effect, really easy to obtain this character and use this character in almost a guaranteed evolution every match. I love Hedorah. Since day one, I've been saying she's one of my favorite units in the game, and she, remains in an insane play, right? And works really well in this deck because we're speed boosting with Fire Rodan, right? So Hedorah's a little slow. I think Hedorah is honestly the slowest character in this deck, so getting the speed boost with Fire Rodan is incredible. And likewise, now we're talking about Fire Rodan. Fire Rodan's heal is fantastic. Meta Slave, tier 1 meta pick, Fire Rodan. But Godzilla 2004 is very fast already. So is Gigan 04. They're very, very fast. And, like I said earlier, I would put Leo in instead of Batra. Leo's super fast. So being able to use Fire Rodan boost on any of them to get them further up into the field to do what they need to do is going to be an insane help, right? So he's there basically just to make the fast units faster and get the slower units up to where they need to be faster. So, tier 1 pick, everyone knows the deal with Fire Rodan. Batra, come on. Batra, easy evolution, great evolution piece, amazing damage boost, helps, mitigate and compensate for damage maybe lacking, like my Gigan 04. He's level 9, yeah, he has really high DPS, but he's a little bit on the weaker side, and, the lower the level Gigan 04, the lower the attacks are, and it's especially difficult for Gigan 04 because Gigan 04 already doesn't have a ton of attack power, but he just has a ton of attack speed. So being able to boost that power is incredible with his speed, just his base speed, not even talking about speed boosts here. So Batra is great there. Personally, I would have used Leo to keep the pressure on, but I was, compensating for some lacking damage on my team. Psychic Chorus and Kamacuras are obviously meta picks, right? This deck is full of meta picks. They're awesome. Kamacuras is the best body blocker in the game by far, and Psychic Chorus is one of the best heals in the game by far, only, to be tied with Fire Rodan's healing. And then Gigan 04 we have in this deck, super fast, nice stun, run around, does crazy AoE, fits the theme really nicely. We're in the Final Wars season. I got G04 here. I got the other G04. I got back-to-back G04, Gigan and Godzilla. And hopefully, if not Super X, if Monster X comes this month or maybe next month or something, I could throw him in this deck too, and maybe he'll balance out really well. I'm having a ton of fun with this deck. You can see in the video behind me here, this was a really short battle. I had the pressure on this guy almost the whole time, right? As soon as you get the ball rolling with this, it is really, really hard to stop. Godzilla 2004 has an insane attack speed of only 2.3 seconds, and for a 7-cost monster with the stats that he has, that is very, very, very impressive. Gigan 04 for 4 cost has insane DPS as well. His attack speed, it's like 1.2 or 1.4 if I remember correctly. The two of them together are crazy, plus you get the knockback from Godzilla 2004, maybe you can get Gigan's stun to proc a second time. Who knows? Hedorah, one of the best AoEs, is actually one of the only AoEs on this team. The only other one is Hedorah, right? So Hedorah has AoE. Gigan 04 has a AoE as well. His isn't nearly as good as Hedorah's is. Hedorah's is really good for cleaning up damage. This deck has a lot of single target attackers in it. The Kamacuras, Go4, Batra, and Fire Rodan, all single target. And then Gigan 04 is very small AoE, but he has an AoE. So Hedorah is just always a good pick in general, right? Having a ton of fun with this deck. I'm really putting the pressure on. I think this deck is extremely customizable as well. I was playing around maybe the idea of, instead of using Fire Rodan, using Kiryu, maybe instead of Go4, oh my god, there's two of them. Gigan 04, using maybe Mogera, I think would be really solid in this deck as well. Batra, like I said already, you could probably substitute him out for Leo. I think if you put Energy Base in here instead of Psychic Chorus, this deck would be crazy, right? The cost is relatively low for everything. So you would be churning out characters like wild, and it would help you get Godzilla on the field faster. So this is the deck that I've been using for the last like day and a half. I am having so much fun with this deck. Being able to rush the field and go super fast is so much fun with these characters. Yes, there are meta characters. This isn't like a big brain off meta pick. You know, we still have Kamacuras, Psychic Chorus, Fire Rodan, and Batra. But those are like, you know, obviously the cores of a really good deck. I think the X factor is the Gigan and the Godzilla. The two of them together coming up on the same side will just rinse through units like crazy. The two of them attack so fast, and the knockback from Godzilla is so good that you are winning most close range engagements just with the two of them. Everything in this deck is to just make sure you don't lose. These two guys will make sure that you are mopping up a side. Throw Batra on them, crazy. Get the healing on them with Psychic Chorus and or Fire Rodan, also very crazy. I love this deck. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I hope you guys try it out and let me know what you guys think about it down below. I'm not going to spend, you know, hours and hours, 10 plus minutes talking about this deck. Everything is pretty standard, aside from, like I said, the two Final Wars characters. So this is the deck I'm having a ton of fun with. Hopefully, you guys are having fun with it too. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.